It was undeniably the most shocking upset of the 1996 season. Jacksonville at Denver. The quarterback in today's wild card game is John Elway. In last year's playoff game, he and the Broncos jumped on the Jaguars early. The 12-0 lead, no surprise. But then today's other wild card quarterback, Mark Brunell, began to strut his stuff.
Turns, lofts it downfield, looking for Keenan in the end zone. Keenan leaps, makes the catch. Down Jaguars! He's at the 40. Mark Brunell running to the far sideline, turns the corner, 35-30. Down to the 25. An inside move, leaping for the 21.
That run kept alive a key fourth quarter possession for Jacksonville, and then
big play, 35 to the 16. Looking for Jimmy in the end zone. Touchdown Jaguars! That's it. The Jaguars are going to the championship game of the American Football Conference.
The images of that game remain vivid for both teams in today's wild card rematch. A cornerstone victory for the Jags, a searing defeat for the Broncos. John Elway and all of Denver have waited nearly a year for this game. Deal them up. It's the Jaguars and the Broncos in this AFC Wild Card playoff.
There were times we were down there before warm-ups. Actually, we were moved by the gust.
Play fake. Davis makes the catch, gets hit on that right shoulder, is a little short of the first down. 3rd down and 1. You can see the papers blowing. Davis with the first down. So Terrell Davis. 2nd and 15. You can hear the wind out of the shotgun. Elway guns it over the middle, and it's dropped by McCaffrey. Right off the bat on 3rd down and 15. They have to get to the Jacksonville 46 to convert. And Elway guns it to the open man. McCaffrey makes the catch. First down, takes it to the 36. 2nd and 9. This is the 8th play of the drive. And Davis escapes, breaks another tackle, and gets ridden down at the 26, close to a first down. Denver with a 3rd down. They've converted 3 of 3 thus far. Blitz again. Elway throws. Caught at the 12. They convert again. And back to Davis, inside the 10, Davis to the 5. Davis again, Davis fighting his way to the 2-yard line. That's close to a first down. They give it to Davis, so he starts it and finishes it.
Wow, that was classic. What a great drive.
And the mile-high salute. 3rd down and 20. Out of the shotgun. Brunell looks for James Stewart, the 3rd down back. And Stewart all the way up to the 37-yard line. He got 17, but they needed 20. Brian Barker will go to the Pro Bowl. And it's a wobbly duck.
Not off that kick, he won't.
No way.
That's one heck of a workload for a running back.
2nd and 5, and here is carry number 10, so he's already halfway there. 3rd down and 3. Broncos thus far perfect. 5 for 5 on 3rd down. Elway guns it over the middle, and it is Rod Smith, free and clear. Touchdown Denver.
I don't know if that was a completed pass or if John Elway impaled Rod Smith with that football.
Here's the kick for the score, 14-0. Denver. And it floats down into the arms of Reggie Barlow from the 15-yard line. Barlow, who's becoming one of the best run-back specialists in the league, shows you why as he takes it to midfield. Brunell stepping up, takes it to the 40-yard line. 3rd and 1. And Brunell throws it, but behind Willie Jackson. End of the first quarter, a perfect one for the Broncos. It's Denver 14, Jacksonville nothing. This wild card playoff from Denver resumes after this from our ABC station. On New Year's morning, Thursday, Denver from the 12 on 3rd down. Elway going deep. Smith gets free, makes the catch, taken down in Jacksonville territory. Gets it away, intended for Griffith, the blocking back.
John threw into the wind that time off to the left. It was behind his receiver.
3rd down and 9. Guns it over the middle. Caught by Willie Green to the 25-yard line. 2nd down and 10. Elway, a little shovel pass, and Davis runs right into 3rd and 13. This is Denver's 30th play of the game. The Jaguars have run 6. Elway guns it, and it's caught by Smith, and he picks up the first down, and Denver is 9 for 9 on third down. From the 12-yard line, Davis inside the 10, Davis down to the 5-yard line. Second down and 3, Shanahan expects him to be back. Davis, touchdown Denver. 92 yards. Third down and 3. Looking for their first down, and they get it at the 35-yard line. Great protection on second and 6. Good protection again. Smith makes the catch, busts tackles, picks up a first down, gets it to the Denver 45-yard line.
No tougher place in the NFL to win than Mile High Stadium.
Third down and 3. And Brunell going deep into double coverage, and incomplete, but a flag comes in.
Looked like there wasn't any contact till afterwards.
Number 23 on the defense.
They get Darian Gordon for using his hand.
Means no signal.
Well, it sure looked like he was in there.
Yep. No signal yet from the officials. Will there be a late signal? Yes. Touchdown.
Looked like the whole Jacksonville offensive team was in the end zone.
Second down and 4. And now his 20th carry. A first down as he takes it out to the 43. From the 43. Broncos up by 14. Elway under pressure, loses the football, and is able to find it and recover it himself back at the 33-yard line.
Not only has he completed 6 out of 7, but every one of those 6 completions went for a first down.
They have to get to the Jaguar 47 to convert. Elway slides to a stop at the 28, and at the half, the Denver Broncos lead the Jacksonville Jaguars 21-7 at Mile High Stadium. John Elway is loosening up, but Mark Brunell will get the ball first because Jacksonville to receive and Jason Elam to kick off. And a floating short kick taken at the 16-yard line by Reggie Barlow. Straight up the middle into Denver territory, and the second half begins with a big run back forced out by Tim McKyer. Second down and 6, and the Jaguars, because they were trailing early, only 18 yards on the ground. But now Natron Means with his second run takes it to the 20-yard line. Third and 3 at the 20-yard line. Blitz. Brunell throws, but the pass is incomplete. Would have been short anyway. This is a 38-yarder. Hollis kicks it off the upright, and it bangs through. Karam shot. Sharp threw a shoe on the play and comes out now, and Dwayne Carswell comes in. Second down and 5.
Shoeless Shannon Sharp.
Yes. Terrell Davis with his shoes on and everything else working in the Super Bowl. Now Elway on first and 10 throws. Caught by Sharp. Third down and a short 2. Davis juggled it and gets popped back at the line of scrimmage by Brian Schwartz, who is out for a play, comes back in and makes a very big play here.
Not often do you see Terrell Davis go backwards after the contact is made.
Tom Ruin has it blocked, and not only is it blocked, Travis Davis came up with the ball. An amazing play.
I don't think that ball ever touched the ground.
I don't think so either. He blocked it and caught it. Unbelievable.
Huge play for Jacksonville. Horrible blocking by Denver up front to let Davis run loose up the middle.
Hollis's kickoff. Hebron from the 3-yard line. And Vaughn Hebron reignites the Broncos. Out of bounds at the Jaguar 45. Elway throws, and that's incomplete, intended for Green. It's a hold against Jacksonville, automatic first.
Number 41 on the defense. That's a 5-yard penalty and a first down.
To make it 21-18. First and 10 from the 35. Travis, this is Davis. Second down and 6. Griffith. And has a recent disc surgery. Second down and 7 from the 9. Look out from the corner. The ball is loose. It was Chris Hudson who jarred the football loose, and Jacksonville has it.
Once again, they make the play.
has the ball down by 4 from the 20-yard line. There was action along the line, but no flag, and it's caught up at the 32-yard line by Jimmy Smith. That Elway fumble was the first turnover of the game. Natron Means now slips a tackle in the backfield, and Means pulls his way to the 47-yard line.
He finished it by knocking 2 Denver guys over backwards.
14-yard run. Brunell over the middle, wide open over the middle was Damon Jones, the rookie tight end to the 16-yard line. A kid out of Southern Illinois.
Brunell changing it at the line of scrimmage.
Still has a lot of time on the play clock and then fumbles the ball. And the Denver Broncos, Alan Aldridge comes up with it.
You believe this? A fumble exchange.
That's what's hard to understand. This is no blindside sack.
Blitz is picked up beautifully. Catch is made by McCaffrey. He gets wrestled down at the 26.
He is certainly one effective running back.
Detron Smith is in at fullback, and he'll lead the way for Davis. And Davis with a big hole. Terrell Davis off to the races. Inside the 30. Finally dragged down at the 13-yard line.
I take it back. You look like Barry Sanders.
On 2nd and 12 from the 15. A little toss and an errant toss. And the Jaguars appear to have covered the football, and they do.
Denver doing everything they can do to keep Jacksonville in this game.
Dave Thomas recovers it.
And we can't come up with it.
1 second left in the quarter, and Brunell slips and goes down, and it's a gift sack for Ma'a Tanuvasa. And that's the way the third quarter will end, in a wild one in Denver, where the Broncos at one point led 21-17. Pat Bowlen and Wayne Weaver. What an afternoon. 15 minutes left in regulation. And back we come to Denver after this from our ABC station. 3rd and 18 from the gun. They have to get to the 36 to convert. The catch made at the 25 of McCardell. Tackled there, 4th and 11. Denver at the 48 of Jacksonville, and Derek LaVille is in the backfield. Elway slings one, caught by Sharp, and out of bounds at the 26-yard line. First down at the 25. LaVille is the tailback. Detron Smith is the fullback. Derek LaVille through the middle with a big hole. Inside the 15 and the 10. Touchdown Broncos.
Well, the 2 previous drives, Denver didn't finish. They moved into Jacksonville territory. They made a mistake. This time, they finished big.
That site to be determined after the Miami-New England game tomorrow. 2nd and 10. Brunell under pressure. Jacksonville in this one attempting to overcome a 21-point deficit at one point. And on 3rd down, the catch is made, and a flag is thrown. Romanowski.
Number 53 on the defense, roughing the passer, blow to the head.
He grabbed him by the helmet more than a blow to the head.
Short drop. Smith makes the catch. Forward progress at the 40. Good enough for a first down. From the 39. Brunell going deep. Great coverage, though, and picked off in the end zone by Gordon.
Gordon has been the target for Jacksonville all day long.
1st and 15 from the 15. Derek LaVelle. And LaVelle, number 3 on the depth chart. Looks like an old pro. 2nd and 7. Now Hebron comes into the game as the tailback takes the handoff, and Hebron, 270 yards on the ground, almost 7 yards a carry. Play clock went all the way down to 1, and LaVelle. Derek again spins his way. First down Denver from the 9-yard line as LaVelle takes it into the end zone.
What an exclamation point on Denver's running game today.
Well, great job by LaVelle, but that offensive line,
that's awesome.
Makes it a pleasure to run behind.
Fourth down, and that's the exclamation point provided by Gordon.
Brunell knew he had no shot.
4th and 1. Hebron into the end zone. The Jaguars threw a scare into them. A big scare at one point. But the Broncos strong at the start, strong at the finish. And on they go in the AFC playoffs. The final score from Mile High Stadium, the Denver Broncos 42 and the Jacksonville Jaguars 17.